Okay, the DCU's Justice League has just been greenlit. James Gunn's writing it, and it's going to happen. Who do you want on this Justice League? Who is your wish list for this team, this new Justice League? Today in this video, I'm going to share you guys my wish list on a hypothetical Justice League and each member I would want, and debate on whether or not I would want them on the team or not, or wait for a future project. My name is Cameron Kent. Let's get started with the video. I am a big fan of the Justice League. The Justice League is a very awesome team. I love so many iterations of them, and they all have core members, founding members of the Justice League that deserve to be a part of this Justice League. So let's start it off with the very first movie of the DCU, the first character, Superman. Superman is a must. I'm excited to see how David Cornswet will interact with the rest of the Justice League members. The Justice League is not formed yet. They do not exist, but these characters have been established and they are out there. Some may be more experienced than others, but a new young Justice League, like the Justice League, we need Superman on that team. David Cornswet will go crazy with that. I would love to see that. Which leads to the next one, Batman. Batman has always been a founding member. He's always been the part-timer of the Justice League. We need Batman as well. And I don't know who they're casting yet. I don't know when the Boomie's coming. I am super excited for Brave and the Bold and seeing this new Batman be a part of the DCU and the Justice League. James Gunn has great ideas for Batman that I cannot wait to see. I just know it will be awesome. So, Batman is a must. Let's dive into Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is also a must. She is one of the most iconic heroes of all time. Wonder Woman is spectacular and awesome. I cannot wait to see her in the DCU. I don't know when we'll see her, like, as Wonder Woman. For example, Paradise Lost is we're probably going to see her birth, but we're not going to see her as Wonder Woman. I'm ready to see Wonder Woman again, and with a new actress. I don't know who they would cast. I'm sure James Gunn's going to find a great Wonder Woman. They're going to have a great character for her. But Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman are absolute musts when it comes to the Justice League. Moving on, we need a speedster. I'm going to go with Barry Allen as the Flash. People may argue with me and say, no, Wally West is the better Flash. Guess what? Future video, he will be on a list for the Teen Titans. I would rather him be Kid Flash and have Barry Allen be the Flash for a bit. He is the one I am the most familiar with. I have watched the CW Flash for a little bit, and as controversial as it is, I did like the DCEU Flash, and people might be tired of Barry Allen being the main Flash and maybe ready for Wally West. I still would like to see more Barry Allen. He's the one I'm most used to, and having a Kid Flash in Teen Titans is also just as good. As long as they're a part of the universe in some way, I would just choose Barry Allen's Flash to be in the Justice League for the first Justice League. Next up is Green Lantern. Lanterns is already a show that's greenlit. They have the cast for both Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. The guy who is playing Hal Jordan, Kyle Chandler, from what I've heard, he only has a contract as Hal Jordan for this show. Nothing further. I did not hear that for Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart, so I think they are setting Hal Jordan's character up as he is a legendary Green Lantern. He's very well established. So they're either going to kill him off, possibly, or retire the character. And Jon Stewart will be the Earth's Green Lantern, which, if you see a combination of things, Superman, David Cornswet, is going to be 32 by the time Superman comes out. So it's a 30-ish year old Superman, and Aaron Pierre is in his early 30s, so I think they're kind of going with that sort of thing. Just notice that Justice League characters are in their 30s. So, I'm going to go with Jon Stewart, but if they want to bring in both of them, go for it. Do what you want. I know James Gunn. I'm excited for his universe. I love Creature Commandos. So seeing what he's going to do with the characters people really, really care about, like Batman, Green Lantern, Superman, all of that, I'm excited to see what they do with them. Anyway, it has to be one Green Lantern, Jon Stewart. There. This is the point of the video where these are characters I would like to see in the Justice League, but if they are not in the first one, so be it. The first one is Hawkgirl. She is going to be a part of Superman. She's a character I would much rather be in the first Justice League rather than not. I would prefer her over Hawkman specifically, because in the Justice League Unlimited series, where Hawkgirl is a massive part of the Justice League, it was really awesome to see. I really liked her character, and already having a Hawkgirl, why not just put her in the Justice League, throw her in there, because she should be really great with the Justice League. So we'll say I want her in the first Justice League. James Gunn, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're not. It's an idea. Next up, Aquaman. Aquaman is a pretty prominent Justice League member. Jason Momoa is no longer playing Aquaman. He is playing Lobo, and that is exciting. I'm excited to see him as Lobo. So we can go to a more comic accurate Aquaman to say that's what I'm hoping for. I don't really have a casting idea. I could do a video on that some other time on casting the Justice League, but right now I'm talking about who I want in the Justice League. So Aquaman, throw him in the first one or don't. I think either way I would be happy as long as he is in the Justice League at some point, whether it's the sequel or he just joins in a Aquaman solo project where he's invited to the Justice League. As long as he joins the Justice League at some point, I'm happy. The next one is Martian Manhunter. He's a really cool character. John Johns is he's a really cool character, and like in Justice League Unlimited, he is a part of that. He was one of the core members, along with Hawkgirl. Martian Manhunter doesn't seem to be that common of a starting Justice Leaguer. Like the DCEU, he came in the Snyder Cut, but he wasn't really a Justice League member. He was just kind of came in and said, "Hey, you want some help?" Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Now, be well. I take off. If they want to do something similar to that and just have him come in at a future project, that'll be fine with me. If you want to throw him in the first one and have him be a part of the Justice League, that's something I would be happy with. That is a character I think is really cool, and he's a valued character. I really think he'd be cool. Now this point are the characters to where I get mixed on. Are these characters I want in the Justice League, or would I rather them be their own thing? Cyborg. Cyborg is one I am going to say I would rather not be a part of the Justice League. At least starting off, if they want him to be a part of the Justice League, I would just kind of disagree with it. I prefer Cyborg with the Teen Titans. And from what I heard, James Gunn also did confirm that he's going to be 50% machine, 50% man. He's going to be more than just the head from what the DCEU was. Just throwing that out there. I think he's better off with the Teen Titans. I think from the Cyborg I want the oh yeah, booyah Cyborg. And with Justice League, I don't know what they would want to go with, but I would want this new Cyborg to be with the Teen Titans. So I'm gonna say no on Cyborg being in the Justice League. But if they decide to throw him in there, I'll personally think it's kind of wasted potential for a Justice League or a Teen Titans. But if they think they have him join the Teen Titans, if they want him to join the Justice League, eventually have him go to the Teen Titans, because I think he's better off there. If you watch the original Teen Titans show, you'll know why. I think him and Beast Boy would be awesome to see. So I'm going to say no on Cyborg, because I know he's been a member plenty of times. The next one I'm going to say my answer is unsure, because I don't know much about her. She is Zatanna. She's a really cool character. She's a magic character. I don't really know how I feel about having her being a part of a starting Justice League. I know she's been a member in the past. I'm thinking by the time the Justice League really expands, yeah, throw her in there. I think that'd be cool. But if they were like, okay, writing room here. We need the DC Trinity, a Speedster, a Green Lantern. Oh, Hawk Girl. We already have a casting for her. Oh, what about Zatanna? Yeah, over Hawk Girl. I disagree with that. I think Hawk Girl's a better choice. They don't need to switch them in and out, but I think Zatanna can join the Justice League at some point. I'm talking about starting off. I think she can wait a little bit. I just frankly don't know much about her. I apologize for neglecting the research for Zatanna and her history. I'm more than willing to see her in a Justice League. I can wait. That's what I'm saying. The next one, or I should say two, and the final two, I am also 50-50 on them being a part of it. It is Green Arrow and Black Canary. Those two are like two peas in a pod. They help each other fit in the Justice League, and they're like one, pretty much. They are both really unique characters. I think if they wanted them in the Justice League, it should be both of them and not one or the other. And they've both been a part of the Justice League on multiple occasions. Green Arrow is a character I've been wanting to see more of personally, and same with Black Canary. And just, I think a project with Green Arrow and Black Canary would be a really cool project. But if they want to throw them in the Justice League, it needs to be both of them, not one or the other. And again, these are characters I can personally wait to be in the Justice League. Definitely have a project with the two of them, but joining the Justice League, I think they can wait. I think with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, and Aquaman, I think that's a pretty good slate starting off. You don't need to go overboard with a bunch of characters starting off, but I trust James Gunn knows what he's doing with this universe and what he wants out of it. So I'm just sharing my list of who I would want in my Justice League if I was writing the DCU. Like, starting off, this is a first Justice League movie. That's what I'm communicating here. So comment down below what your list is of who you would want a part of a DCU Justice League. There are a lot of awesome DC characters, and there's a big DC world in this universe with many established characters, so it could be endless. Like, you could pick anyone. Just comment down below who you'd want a part of your Justice League for the DCU. If you guys like my list or like the video, please feel free to give a like and a thumbs up. Same thing. And if you feel I've earned your subscription, subscribe. It's free, and I like to post fun stuff. And hit the bell icon, of course, to get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.